Joining us this morning, Andrea Ballard and Adrienne Francisco from the North Star Montessori Academy. Thank you for joining us, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Now, Andrea, I'm going to start with you. A lot of folks have heard of North Star Academy, but Montessori is mixed in there now. When did that change start taking place?
Absolutely. It's been about 4 years now. We've been transitioning the school. We started with one Montessori classroom with the younger children, and we've since grown. We have implemented the Montessori all the way through 6th grade, and we will continue into 7th and 8th grade moving into next year.
That's very exciting. Now, for folks like myself who are not familiar with it, Adrienne, what is the Montessori model of teaching? What is that all about?
Well, I like to think about it, you think about a child developing in the first 3 years of life, and they learn so many amazing things, and you don't really have to teach them.
Right.
The environment teaches them. If you want your child to learn to speak or to walk, you make the environment such that they can do those things. You can read with your child, talk to your child, and eventually the child will learn how to talk. So going into the Montessori classroom, it's very much the same idea behind it, where the environment is the teacher. You don't stand in front of the classroom and plan lessons on the board. Another big difference is in a traditional classroom, you might see all the students doing the same thing at the same time, whereas a Montessori classroom, each child is kind of on their own individual track. Each child has their own individual lesson plan, and the teacher goes from child to child to child to teach that child what he or she needs to learn at that point. So everything's broken down into skills, starting with the very basic, and once they master that, they move on to the next skill, and it just continues on really through 6th grade at this point, where
that's an exciting way to learn, really and truly. I know I like to do a hands-on work myself, so I get it. Now, there's a big open house that's coming up, so could you tell us more about it and what we'll learn there?
Certainly. It will be this Thursday at our school from 4 to 7, and it's really serves two purposes. The first is for our current families and children to just celebrate the work the kids have been doing all year, and the second is to open our doors to get folks in to see what we're all about, learn a little more about the Montessori approach, see our school, see some of our programs. We are preschool all the way through 12th grade, so we have a lot of neat things happening right now.
This is sounding like a very exciting time for the school, and I want to thank you so much. Like I said, your kids are going to see you and they're going to be, that's dedication.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today.